What is up, everybody? What is up, everybody? What is going on? What up? What up? I feel like we have no shot against this team. I don't know how they're not ranked. It's crazy. All right, let's get it going.
toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Iowa Hawkeyes.
How's it going?
Taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Hawkeyes will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Michigan's offense will get the ball first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He
breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Carr. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the left. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. Making great decisions. That's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Gerbach, and the guy can't remember, drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, that guy, what was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good too. But when you think about Michigan, you don't always think about the quarterbacks, and you don't always think about airing it out. But again, if you want to be a great college football team nowadays, you better be able to throw that pigskin.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it and still on his feet. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He'll keep it on the sneak. And the Wolverines line it up with a 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Back's got it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and goal where the strong come through. Barges ahead. Touchdown, Michigan. Great job by the back on the option.
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
And he makes the extra point. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Maybe Kitty or keep
So Iowa's offense will take the field for the first time. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Give to the running back.
Ouch.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get into the ground. That is a ball.
The Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35.
Of course you play with Puppy.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run it to the right side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Carr. That's reeled in, it's Marsh. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Marshall. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Let's
and
go.
The incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Oh.
Grab near the marker. It's Hawkins. Racing down the left side.
Wow, on the blitz.
And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts.
Come on, let's go Hawks.
Takes the handoff. It's Marshall. Into a massive giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
Stop.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Got his man. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Makes a man miss.
What the hell?
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Going to swing it on second down. Throws for the tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Prieskorn there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So first down here as they go back to work. Rides the back and leaves it. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure he's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come floating back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it. He has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know, he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
Got it in the middle. It's Harris. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's a good Michigan team.
Pass completion, move the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Back to pass, it's Carr. He makes the grab, and he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Morgan. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Wolverines have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Unleashes to the end
Oh,
zone.
we get the pick? That's crazy.
He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Wow. So they don't get any points.
Leaves it with the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. Jukes his way for more. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on first and 10. They'll give it to him again. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. Back to pass. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends with the soft mitts and the big, huge hands and the nice, sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit him right there in the hands. That was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, I love on third down when I know I have a running back that can beat guys. Whether you want to cover me with a linebacker or a safety, I can run an angle route, and I can have success because my quarterback knows exactly when he's going to break, and that defense is not going to beat my running back.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Catch in the middle, it's Hawkins. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Hawkins putting in work
And
this
the
game.
Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end.
Let's go.
Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Iowa! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
What's up, everybody? How we doing?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Had to let the puppy inside the room.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Syracuse is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that
I do not
uniform.
like how much time they have.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to SMU. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Complete to the right. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. To the air on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Wolverines have pushed it inside
I'm
the 20.
surprised they're using their timeout last time out that early.
Tight end now in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. A shot toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 3rd.
He just throws
Just
it
threw
away.
that one away to avoid disaster.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Their hope for a touchdown going by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room.
3, but hey, we're still
And the
leading.
kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Here's a hit. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Wolverines line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be knocked down. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory. There he goes. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
And the Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Tackle was made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just kind of give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Some misdirection with the counter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Goff sliding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop it.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. He's got it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After another clutch third down conversion, it's first and goal. Quarterback looks for a little space. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Quarterback sneak looking for just a sliver of daylight. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Trying to surge it in.
Let's go.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
I bet they still score.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth quarter lead. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
So here comes the Michigan offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. They'll run it from the gun. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go
ball.
fast.
That's crazy.
They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Wolverines really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Back to throw, it's Carr. Hauls it in. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he drops the football.
Wow,
he
that was actually a great read, too, and just drops it.
Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw it. Fires to the tight end.
He's down and down.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're at their fastest fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh my God, he got burned.
He's got an open man. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal.
Oh my God, they get it?
And how about that?
Jeez.
They pull up the onside kick. They're able to get it down three.
I swear to
here in
God, the
fourth
game is
quarter.
like
They're
scripted
in
them to
great
win.
position right now
There's
to
no
at
way.
least tie this game.
Looking to throw, it's Carr. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Marsh. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. So now it's second and long. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Got his man on the right. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. And the Wolverines want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Under fire. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left. This game will come down to this. A field goal try to save them.
Of course they make it. Of course.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. The final grains of sand were about to disappear from the hourglass, and just in the nick of time, they tie it up.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kid for this young man.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And the Hawkeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Oh, they're after him. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe 1 possession each. Who's the better team?
So here comes our first play of overtime. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stewart. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Michigan! They strike first here in overtime. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime.
Defense has got to do a better job of corralling this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, all alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone.
Oh my
to
God, he had
understand
it in
what you
his
need. Try to
hands.
hold him to a field goal. The offense knows
Good
they can do
Lord.
their job to go out and get a win. Just two
Crazy.
possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Yeah, and the fullbacks don't run long routes. Most of the time, you keep those guys short off of a little play action or a run fake. Gets the catch, secures it, gets a little bit of yardage.
Come on, why is he not catching
And
the
the
ball?
missed connection on third
What the hell
down.
is that? He's
The
wide
tension,
open.
the intensity, the drama, the offense steps to the line on fourth down in overtime. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Come on, bro, catch
he
the
dropped
ball.
and he just lost
The game
his
just scripted.
concentration and didn't
Man,
look it
it's
all
just
the way
crazy.
in.
They have
It's
to
really the most common
go
type
down
of
2
upset we
scores.
see
They have to
every
get a
year.
touchdown, get the
Home
2
field
point,
advantage is so
and
big,
get the
and
onside kick,
especially when
and
you
get
have
the
a ranked
field
team
goal
come
with
to
no
town,
timeouts,
they
and
love
they
to
did
play
all those
spoiler.
things in a row.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football
That's
game.
crazy.
Something good to happen early.
I don't understand why they do that though. Like, what difference does it make to the game? The game doesn't have feelings. You don't need to give it away to them. It's kind of stupid. It's only 10 hours. What up, everybody? How you guys doing? It dropped from 6 to 14. You might go to WrestleMania in April. That's cool. That'd be super fun. Had to see what puppy he was getting into. Yeah, WrestleMania would be fun though. Look at some guards. If you go, you'd be happy. Yeah, that'd be cool. is 90 strength. Wow. This guy's a gem. Ooh. I'll try this out. What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's having a good day. Hit that like, subscribe, please. We're going to roll into the next game here.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Since we're the offensive coordinator, I want to try just calling the offensive plays.
Going to the running game. Oh, he's got some space. The 40. Past the 30. Inside the 10.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Iowa.
First play.
Once he got some room, it was over.
That's a long run.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games.
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Oh, my God. He didn't even get up for it? That's wild. Let's go for it.
They'll try the run. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
He'll run it again. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Oh, okay.
They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Motion from the wideout. Little touch pass to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the ground with the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
He leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver.
Oh, I can get across.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. We've come to the break, and Iowa has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. Looking to fire. Gets rid of it. That's caught. It's Hawkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Hawkeyes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Gets it out fast. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And they have converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Active hands from the defense, forcing that incomplete pass. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 4. They put on the hand, they blocked it. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. From the gun, running back on the move. Turning it on. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Took a shot as he threw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. New set of downs after the completion.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Hand off from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Setting up the screen. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just drives it between the uprights. A long way to go for this offense. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Hawkeyes will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. A fair catch taken. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to the back. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
The throw to the outside is complete. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it.
Breaks into the open. And he walks in for the score.
A little bit of stiff arm.
Hawkeyes. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the defense got him at the 27.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down.
And
here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And how about that back-to-back sack? You want 2 sacks in a game. That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the goal.
Oh, out of space. Got the first down and more. The 20.
Oh, my God.
Finish the run and the end zone.
This guy's got to get subbed out. He's done that twice. Some really good running backs on the roster.
Touchdown, Iowa! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out. How big can this be for this offense, taking advantage of the turnover and starting with the 1st and goal? He's looking to throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It is good. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. They want that clock to run. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the single back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game.
Oh, we lost the last one, but
when you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in.
Oh, we got to commit the halfback. Let's go. We got our first 4-star of the next season. 13 for 228. Damn. And we subbed him out. Yep, we got a player of the week. Check this guy out. He was an athlete, but he's a running back. This guy's going to be pretty good. And we definitely need more than one. Maybe for this Nebraska game. doing, puppy? Don't know if I'll be able to steal this guy away. I might lose out to all these other teams. He wants to go to Minnesota. It's crazy. Okay. Good looking safety prospect. And it's still wide open. Because he's a 3-star. Little puppy wants to chew on everything. Alrighty. Alright, so we played a couple of them. I think I'm going to end this stream here in a minute. Then I think I'm going to go live again here in a few minutes. Just like to switch it up every time we change something, so I will catch you guys in a little bit. Please hit that like, subscribe. I'll catch you all in a little bit. Peace.